inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get set. RT, watch out. Uno. 21. Push, alert.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
48-yard line.
53.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll give this underneath to McCaffrey.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Got him on right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Now Purdy.
And that will be incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Jackson from the shotgun. A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
And the mantra of this unit, get to the football. Fly to the ball carrier. And you know you can tell that they do it really well. At the end of each play, when you click off the frame, count the number of guys that are around the ball carrier. It's always 7, 8, 9 guys. They get to them each and every play.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Raven first down.
From the gun, Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. To throw again is Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, 49ers 3.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Another run on McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The Niners at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to move back in front. Now the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Might want to remember that 3rd down play. 37 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson will throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Once again, it's Mitchell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 10.
21. Get set.
Purdy going to give it to Pearson on the RPO. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Purdy off the play fake. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays you can't account for.
Yeah, the ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Purdy looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And now the rookie's free. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed.
Well, you might say a lifeline there on the final play of the half. A chance for a late 3 to open the lead even further, but instead everything changes on the blocked field goal return.
I was interested in watching them go in at the half to see what their body language was going to be, but we know what it is now. They've run off the field feeling really good about a chance in the 2nd half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Still on his feet.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Purdy on a sneak.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's you. And he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown. Brock Purdy with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the 49ers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
To the right side and intercepted.
There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. A 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where you just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Jackson now. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the 49ers, 31-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. To throw is Jackson. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Adafe Owe there on the tackle. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Purdy now to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
47-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Purdy on the sneak.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Were we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second-guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd-1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just getting behind those big guys to pick up a first down.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here. as they're going to take a look at it. 2 yards to go, second down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Harden. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Watch out! Go ahead, go ahead. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They juked him.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
LeJontay Wester, 54 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
His kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face a third down. Now Jackson.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Jackson going to keep it. He'll find Bateman once more.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Running left is Henderson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll give when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Now 1st and goal. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
The touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Breaks through the contact.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
21,
Up the middle they go. Harden. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harden. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Here's Purdy. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Outside. 18, watch out. Up.
To throw is Purdy.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Made back at his own 49.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
He's back to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
18, watch out.
Purdy to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And it is caught. And all the way inside the Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Another 49er first down.
Purdy to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.